Thank you so much for watching AM Northwest. Our next guest is passionate about her topic today. She wants to help all of us be happier, and she's here with cutting-edge information. We welcome back the author of the Human Lie Detection and Body Language 101, Vanessa Van Edwards. Always good to see you, Vanessa. Are you saying that we can actually make ourselves happier?
Yes. So happiness is kind of this mysterious topic, right? It's always mystified me. We all want it.
Yeah.
You ask parents what you want, that's the first thing they say. But very few of us understand how our happiness works or how to get more of it.
Right.
So I decided in our human behavior lab to run like a big, massive happiness experiment. And we gave people what we call the happiness audit.
An audit, okay.
Yes, an audit. So this is basically testing your happiness levels. And then we looked at the happiest people and the unhappiest people. And we saw there were distinct patterns. There were differences between the way the happiest people thought, behaved, chose their activities, and the unhappiest people thought, behaved, and chose their activities. So we were like, I wonder if we can teach the happy people's secrets to unhappy people and see if there's a difference. And so that's what I'm hoping to share today. We've been working on this for the last 4 years.
And what did you find out?
So we found that while the secrets are not necessarily intuitive, they're not obvious, they are actually very easy to implement. You can easily teach happy secrets to unhappy people, and they can adapt them very easily.
They would have to want to adapt them, though, right?
They have to want to adapt them. And that's actually brings me to sort of the first big point here, which is that you are in control of your happiness. And this is not something that we think about. Usually people say, oh, I wish I could be happier, like it would happen to them.
Right.
You know, or my moods sort of control me. Actually, you are in a greater amount of control of your happiness than you think. So research shows that we are born with about 50% of our happiness levels. We have kind of a happiness baseline that's genetic. About 10% of our happiness is environmental. And this is a lot smaller than we think. Most people think, oh, my house, my car, where I live.
Right.
That's actually only 10% of your happiness. The rest, that 40%, is your behavior, your mindset, your day-to-day. So you have 40% that you can control.
Okay, how do you figure out what you need to do?
All right, so this brings me to point number 2, which is that you can increase that 40%. So will you play a little happy math game with me?
Sure.
Okay, so at home, if you want to bring out a piece of paper.
Bring out a piece of paper, okay.
Because we're going to do some math, or if you're good at math in your head, you can do it in your head. So what we're going to do is we're going to get your happy baseline number. And this is kind of like the happiness audit I was saying, but a shortened version. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I want you to rank the different areas of your life. 1 being very unhappy, and 10 being very happy.
Sure.
So the 5 main areas of your life are your family life, how satisfied you are with your family life.
So viewers at home, family life, 1 to 10.
1 to 10.
Okay.
Your career, so your career satisfaction, how happy you are, 1 to 10. Your friendships, your health, and lastly, your day-to-day. So your moods on a day-to-day. Yeah, your moods on a day-to-day, how your day-to-day structure looks like. So I want you to very quickly on a piece of paper jot those down, give them a rating of 1 to 10, and then I want you to take the average of those numbers. So add them all up and then divide them by 5. That is your baseline number.
And what does that number tell you? For instance, what have you learned about other people?
Yes, so in our happiness audit, we found that the average number is around a 6. So a little bit higher than just neutral 5, but still pretty low. And by the way, so if you get a 5 or below on your happiness levels, you have so much improvement that you can do, right? You still have 40% that you can improve that score. If you get it between a 6 and an 8, you are average. That is about what people have, but you still can improve into the higher levels, which is 8 to 10. And if you're 8 to 10, come to our lab because we want to study you. Okay? Because you're the happiest. So once you have your baseline number, you kind of know how far you want to go. And the second thing is that you can wake up excited. So one of the biggest differences we found between the people who get 8 and 10 versus the people who get 3 and below was that they could specifically tell you that they woke up excited during the day. Unhappy people, or people in the neutral area, they woke up with dread, or they wake up kind of ambiguous or ambivalent about the day. So the question is, how do you wake up excited?
Yeah.
So we created something called happiness experiments, and these are one of my favorite things to do. So what I want you to do is think about something in your life that you have been wanting to try, wanting to test, a person you been wanting to hang out with, because I want you to set up a happiness experiment.
Oh.
So I'm going to have you fill in the blank. Are you ready?
Sure.
So at home on your piece of paper, fill in the blank. This is going to help you.
And this will help you become excited about getting up for your day?
Exactly. This will help you devise your first happiness experiment. Something you could do in your life that you can look forward to. So fill in the blank. I think that doing blank might be fun. Fill in the blank. I think that spending time with blank might be really wonderful. And lastly, I have always wanted to do or to try blank. there anything that pops into your head while I read those blanks?
Gosh, well, there are lots of things I'd like to do, which is take a trip or, something like that.
Okay.
So once you have that in your head, you get excited about that?
So I want you to start actually specifically pinpoint a thing. So people who were very happy could tell you specific activities, people, and times. Whereas unhappy people told you more vague ideas. They'd say, well, I'm excited to spend time with the family this weekend, or I'm excited to relax a little bit. So I want you to actually look at these things and pick a specific time, place, and person. And that brings me to my fourth point, which is that you are not alone. Most of the happiest people had what we call a partner in joy.
Oh, wow.
So they had someone in their life, and it was sometimes a spouse, but sometimes it was a friend. Yeah,
right.
A parent, a child, where that was a person they did happiness experiments with, where they would say, I've always been wanting to try that crazy Zumba class.
Right.
I'm going to call up my friend, my partner in joy, and we're going to do it. And we're going to get it on the calendar for next Thursday at 6 p.m. So I want you to think about what's a specific activity you can do, and then who's that partner in joy. Whoever that person, when I said that, who popped into your head as the person who would try it with you. Get that on the calendar, because that increases our hope and our curiosity. And those are the two most important factors for happiness.
Is it because we're looking forward to it?
Yes. So what we think is like a vacation. We think, we're going to Hawaii over Christmas. And so we think the happiness will actually come when we're in Hawaii.
But no, it's the anticipation.
Yes, anticipation is one of the most joyful activities. And so knowing that you have something that's not just in December, but actually every week or every month, you wake up going, ooh, tomorrow's the day I get to do that. Or this weekend, I'm finally going to go and try that mountain biking trail I wanted to try. And it can be small, it can be trying a new recipe, or it can be big. But having that increases the anticipation and the hope in your life, as well as the actual activity.
That is fascinating.
So there's one more that I have for us, and this is about gratitude. So gratitude is like a happiness button. When you are grateful, it makes you feel more awe, more excitement. But most people think of like a happiness gratitude journal or gratitude affirmations. They do not work. As humans, we can't remember them. So I recommend something called a gratitude totem. This is a symbol or a reminder. So think of something in your life that you see on a daily basis, and that is your gratitude totem. So there is a light near my house that I swear to you, it's timed for red for me. I am always stopped at this light. So I turn that light into my gratitude totem. So every time I'm stopped at that light, I think of one thing I'm grateful for.
Oh, that's a great idea.
So what's one thing or person that you see every day, a coffee, a oatmeal, a light, that you can say, when I do that, I'm always going to think of what I'm grateful for. It's a kind of a different way to think about gratitude.
That's a great idea. Now, you have a free class today, so tell us about that.
Yeah, so I have a free class so these are the first 3 happiness kind of facts. I'm going to be presenting all 10, and it's totally open, and we'll have it up forever, just to share this research with everyone. I think that we should learn the secrets of happy people, because everyone can use them.
Okay, we're going to put all of that information on our website, k2.com. Vanessa, great talking with you.
Thank you.
I had a very happy experience talking with you.
Wait, you're a great friend, so think of one friend who would like this video and send it to them. They'll love it.